Hello. Today we're going to talk about the Adam the Woo content technique. Are we live? It sure appears so. Today we're going to go through, this is a dear friend of mine, at least I consider him a friend. We've only met once, but I've been watching this guy for so many years that I feel like I know him. His name's Adam the Woo. And he got famous for traveling around the country in a van, living out of a van, and going to all of his favorite spots, which were either abandoned locations, or they were movie filming locations, or they were theme parks. He just went anywhere and everywhere that he thought was interesting, recorded them, and put out some really good content over the years on video. Ended up with a huge following on YouTube. Here you can see his main channel, Adam the Woo, has 372,000 subscribers. Now, there's a reason why I'm bringing him up. I'd like to go into more detail of what I like about Adam and everything in the long run. Right now, I want to focus on his content strategy because a few years after he started this, he started a second channel on YouTube called The Daily Woo. And now it has 334,000 subscribers. It has grown on its own. The reason why he started The Daily Woo was to have a secondary channel where he could do daily vlogging that he had seen other people do on YouTube, which was basically nothing more than an unedited video that were usually pretty quick. These ones are a little longer because now he's back to editing them. That's a different story. But he started this channel, if you look at his oldest, this was back over 7 years ago, I believe, that he started this channel, and they were completely unedited. And you could see it day by day by day. He went over 5 years doing every single day another unedited video where he was showing where he was at, maybe giving a few thoughts. Maybe, I mean, look at these. Some of these are under a minute. It's just him being a goofball, especially in these early ones. But him just putting out content. It wasn't heavy content. It was light content. So fast forward to today, I started a podcast for my business called Off the Grid Biz Podcast. And these are edited interviews that I have with people. I really take my time with them. Try to get the best quality interview, try and cut out any extra thing, uhs and ahs and ums, especially that come from me because I tend to stutter a lot, as you can tell. And we put out some really good audio here, I think, that is very thoughtful. I also sit and talk about the deep business concepts that these people have brought up in the interviews. We've only put out 7 of these. It's just started earlier this year. We only put out 1 or 2 or 3 a month at most. But that's the Off the Grid Biz Podcast. In addition, about a month later, I started putting out the Brian J. Pombo Live, which is what you're watching right now. These are put out on Facebook Live, and then they are rebroadcast over LinkedIn, Twitter. Well, Twitter posts a YouTube. We put out a YouTube. That Twitter posts the link to the YouTube, Instagram, and then we take the audio and we put it out in podcast format. So you can, in all the places where you find podcasts, you can find Brian J. Pombo Live. Brian J. Pombo Live is completely unedited. It's more lighter. It's more just a light touch on these topics, similar to how Adam the Woo is done. I did not intentionally go out and copy Adam the Woo. It was only after the fact that I realized what I was doing. I had created these 2 channels that he originally had. Now he no longer updates his Adam the Woo channel. He's doing all edited content over on the Daily Woo channel. But originally he had these best of 2 worlds available to him, and it allows him to do a little bit of both things, allows him to put out content on a regular basis, whether he wants to or not. It's going out and getting new people. That content has a life of its own. If you want to learn more about content marketing, go to dreambizchat.com, and I can show you how to take your business and transform it using things like content marketing. If you aren't already taking full advantage of all the free organic content sources out there, you definitely want to do that. Go to dreambizchat.com. You'll see this video if you go there and watch that video. And then if you feel like you would qualify, fill out the application and we'll see if you qualify to sit down and talk with me. Either way, this is what we've got for today. The very first screen share. Look at that going forever and ever and ever. Very first screen share video. Hopefully we'll be able to do more of these in the future. Thanks for coming. Get out there and let the magic happen in your life.